So hi, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks.
That's great. And you've lived in Southport for how long?
About 17 years.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And how are you finding it with the tourism here or the lack of?
So, yeah, I've definitely seen a decline in just these beautiful Victorian shops and buildings. Half of them are lying empty, and it's really sad. It used to be full of nice little boutiques and things. So, but as far as tourism is concerned, in summer it's still, on a summer's day, everybody flocks to Southport.
Okay.
So it's a busy place in the summer.
So what about job opportunities? Because I used to live here when I was 7, but moved out when I was 18.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I've actually come back to Southport because I'm a solicitor, so I've worked in Liverpool, so I've come to Southport, but I do property.
Oh, okay.
But the commercial properties are all lying empty, so there's not the opportunities here which you'd get in like Liverpool or any big city, but depends what type of lifestyle you want really. It's a nice little community.
Is it? Still?
Yeah, absolutely. And everybody knows each other and everybody looks after each other. And just come and sit in here, which is a memorial to the terrible tragedy that happened over the summer with those little girls dying.
That was a shock to people.
Yeah.
My niece wouldn't leave her house for days.
Yeah, and so it is. It's a really tight-knit community. It's a nice place to live.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Yeah. Do you think Southport will get over this situation at all? Was it such a shock, and has it made people more vigilant?
It's definitely made people more vigilant.
Uh-huh.
I mean, my daughter's 17 now, but she still goes to a little dance class down the road, and it's all everything's on CCTV camera and things like that. So yeah, I think it's I think we'll get over it as a community, but you never forget.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't do, and I think that's why it's lovely to see.
It is a lovely memorial, isn't it?
All these pink ribbons everywhere you go, and remembering.
Yeah.
The tragic events over the summer.
Yeah, it was, and bless the families and bless Southport, really.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the homeless situation in Southport and Merseyside?
Well, you see the odd person sitting on the streets. You don't know whether they're genuinely homeless or whether they've got a drink problem and are just looking for a bit of extra cash. And I think that's the sad thing about it. You think, should you give them a couple of quid, or are you just feeding the drug addicts? So maybe there needs to be a little bit more awareness about that. I know that the food banks in Southport are always busy, so there must be people struggling.
Yeah.
But really, like I said, apart from the odd put down and out sitting on the street, you don't really, maybe you don't see it, or maybe I just don't notice it. I don't know, maybe I should do. You just walk past them, don't you?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Thinking they're just after a few quids.
Yeah. On my channel, I've just been to Basil, and there was a 70-year-old living on the street.
Oh.
So I interviewed her in terrible circumstances.
Yeah.
So sometimes with homeless, you do get the odd people who and it's quite sad that people don't know where to turn to, especially with the oncoming of the cold weather.
So I think it's raising the awareness of that, really, especially in the winter months coming up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And also cost of living. I don't know how people manage their monthly outgoings and incomings. It's difficult, isn't it? It's challenging.
Everything's just so expensive.
So with tourism, do you think people are going more abroad or here?
Oh, definitely. Well, do you know what? There's nothing like a good day out in Southport in the summer. People come from all over, and you get all different walks of life. Old people, young people. Everybody comes. It's a great day, and it still is. And it definitely hasn't lost that. And there's a great atmosphere on a summer's day. When the sun's shining.
Do you think it's a British tradition? Absolutely. Seaside ice cream, donkeys.
Yeah, chippy, yeah. Still going on.
You can't beat it.
Yeah.
Except the weather. What about the weather?
Yeah. Well, like I say, it's only when it's sunny. Everybody comes for a day in Southport when it's sunny, and it's a great day out.
Yeah.
There's lots to do for the kids and stuff. So
Have you ever been on a caravan holiday, a static caravan holiday?
since I was a kid now.
No, right, okay. Because that's gone really, really dear.
Yeah.
You know, more dear for owners who
Yeah.
own caravans, and they're just getting rid of them
Yeah,
because.
you can go abroad for a week for what it costs to go to one of these holiday parks now.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
So you think you're going to live your life in Southport for the rest of your life now?
Well,
or have you got any retirement plans to go abroad?
No, do you know what? Well, I live in Ainsdale, just down
Right.
the road, and you find that people that move to Ainsdale tend to stay there, and Birkdale, you know, around the areas, and they're nice places to live.
Yes.
And a lot of this is the sad thing about Southport. I think a lot of people, you know, from like Birkdale and Ainsdale, where I live in Churchtown, they tend to just stick around there in the little local places, so they don't actually come into Southport. Whereas, you know, for a night out or a drink or a meal, I think that's also seen the decline in Southport as well.
Okay.
Whereas you go to like Birkdale or Ainsdale with Owley, it's absolutely bouncing, all the little bars and restaurants and stuff. But
Birkdale, in my opinion, has really come up.
yeah,
You know, loads of shops now, isn't
taking
there?
the business away from
From
Southport,
Southport,
which
yeah.
is why you see all these empty units and these beautiful old buildings.
Yeah, it's shocking. I think it's the rates though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
well, they're so high. That's it.
Yeah,
all the rents.
and also online shopping.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't have to do it, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I hope you enjoy Southport and it's good visiting it. What was your name?
Yeah,
Sorry.
my name's Andrea.
Andrea.
Yeah.
Right, so this will be on my YouTube channel.